Introverted feeling is the third function of INTJs, and it's an inward-focused feeling that some people consider selfish, but it enables you to have your own opinions, your own convictions, your own sense of internal valuation of experiences, of concepts, of anything. Often is one that is applied to the arts, but other things as well. In contrast with extroverted feeling, which tells you what the group is feeling and encourages you to tap into what the group is feeling, and that's not wrong. A lot of groups stay entirely together because of extroverted feeling, in my opinion. But for me, it allows me to have a specific subjective valuation of social interpersonal experiences. My projects, creatively, specifically the ones that have involved other people, are very high value to my introverted feeling, and they're a big part of what is my sense of connection to people. My projects, my films, my bands, my mystery parties have all had a huge importance to me. And when they've gone well, it has been really satisfying. When they've gone badly, it has had to do with the sense that others have not valued the same thing as much. Now, that's fair. If I get to have my own valuation of things, you get to have your own valuation of things. And in a sense, then friendship would finding somebody who has a similar valuation on a similar thing, so you can enjoy it together. The real purpose of emotions, in my opinion, has to do with response to God. It has to do with caring about what God cares about. We're made in God's image, among other things, since you have a mind and a will and emotions, and you can prove from the Word of God that He has a mind and a will and emotions, and there's more to it than that. I believe you can find on my channel several things where I've found commonalities where the image of God is imprinted on us, and there's a resemblance that people are meant to see that's meant to promote the gospel. That's right, believer. People are supposed to see God, see Jesus in you. But the reason for me to have emotions is response to God and to be representations of God's heart, God's emotions on this earth. Same with thoughts, same with will. But we as humans get trapped in our individual sense of those things, and we are meant to be worked up and caring about things that God cares about. We're meant to have the Adam programming rewritten with Jesus programming. So I want to tell you an embarrassing story about my own weakness, about me caring about something that's, I'd say, equivalent to Jonah caring more about a gourd than caring about the children of Nineveh. Okay, I want to talk about my gourd. Once again, gardeners love plants, and therefore it's not wrong to love plants. It's wrong to love plants more than those that need salvation. Okay, it's wrong to love plants more than you love the gospel and people's need for the gospel. So that's a freestanding statement. I've considered it very difficult. I've considered it very easy to write scripts and stories and to do a lot of the legwork for making short films. I've considered it unbelievably difficult to get actors together, to commit, to show up on time, to take it seriously. So I'm not proud of these emotions. I'm just putting them out there for you, okay? And therefore, every time it happens again, it compounds. And there's an echo in my head of, remember the last time an actor bailed, remember the last time an actor bailed, and before that, they showed you so much personal disrespect. They showed you so much personal, we don't care about what you care about. They don't love what you love. Now, I'm saying this with a kind of shame in my heart that a person that could get that worked up about something so minor. Because there's nowhere in the Bible that promises me respect. We're supposed to give Jesus respect. There's no promise of respect from me. I want it. The Bible doesn't promise it, so I don't get to bang on a table and say, "Where is it for me?" If God chooses to give me honor, respect among his people, then he does. But there's nothing in the Word of God that says I can demand it or even that it's coming to me. So, most recently, an actor, my newest script is in the process of being made, and it's a huge benefit to me that one of my closest friends is directing it because I don't seem to have the right functions to direct without losing patience. Once again, to my shame, to my dishonor that I'm not good at these things. Okay. But I'm the writer and I'm playing 2 or 3 roles, which is awesome. Um, First person I picked for one of the roles bailed. I was unhappy. Then I got another person who I thought was way more committed and excited. And he bails less than 24 hours before the rehearsal he's supposed to go to. And I was really unhappy. I was really upset. I was really disappointed. And I was worked up. I was worked up at how could somebody do that to me. I was very unhappy. And I stay with negative emotions more than I should. And the feeling that this person, had really devalued what I was doing, really kind of put it at a low place. Clearly it's not important if you get, and by the way, these things are truth. They're just not big truth. I believe everything I've said so far is true, just not big picture important. So I'm not repenting of caring about these films or caring about people's level of commitment. I'm repenting of, well, I'll tell you what I'm repenting of in a second. It truly is disrespectful personally to say, you know, I didn't think your film was big enough deal to give you notice on when I was bailing. That is a really wicked, selfish thing to do. And it really says to the person who invited you that it's not very important. That what you're doing is of low importance, and you as a person are of low importance. That's what it says to the filmmaker when you do that. But I don't have any right to respect. I don't have any right to good treatment from anybody. And I don't get it. Kidding. So I'm actually going to pause right there to give you a chance to think about that. This person bailing on me, the feeling of sadness and disappointment, the resentment that I had because that last minute cancellation is equivalent to Jonah's caring about the gourd, even though he didn't care about all the children who would have died in Nineveh had he not brought them the message of God. So there's a scale problem. We talk about the importance of emotions being in response to God, being tuned from Adamic programming to Jesus programming to care about what God cares about so we can be representatives of God upon this earth. All right, going to pause right there and talk about the Nineveh that goes with that gourd. All right, God bless you. If I blessed you, encouraged you, or equipped you in any fashion, please like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, pray more to play less.